This definitely feels sketchy. Oh man, I don't like this at all. I don't know. I never claimed I was smart. Oh no. I am back at Tahuya today. About a year ago, I tried my hand at rock crawling for the first time. Very entry-level stuff, don't get too excited. But I was hoping I'd be able to do that more and more. And I haven't had a chance to get back out and really do that since that first time. So I'm at Tahuya to tackle that same trail, hopefully with a little bit more success. There were some obstacles that I really struggled with, some that I bypassed entirely. So I'm gonna try this trail again and see if I have any more luck with it. So the trail is Trail 55. It is a black rated trail on Onyx off-road. Like I said, I've done it before. There's bypasses for everything, so if it gets too crazy, I'll be able to choose a different line. Also, let me beat you to it. It's not smart to do this alone, but I don't have any friends, so here we are. All right, we have arrived at the trailhead. Things are wet today, so this is gonna be really interesting. I knew the wet was gonna make it difficult, but holy crap. So this one's new. This definitely feels sketchy, but I think I'm still gonna try it because the way I'm viewing it, it looks like a super peaked hill to me. So how I would normally approach that is cut like way to the outside over here and then kind of come at it at an angle and exit this way. I think if I do that, I would have enough ground clearance. I'm probably gonna definitely scrape the sliders. There's gonna be some awful noises, but I think I can do it. So let's give it a go. Again, I know this is not the smartest thing to be doing this alone. I'm trying to be as smart about this as possible and not just send it over stupid things. So getting out, really assessing. Luckily the Bronco has cameras, so I can kind of like view my tire placement. Not as good as a spotter, but I can at least see what I'm doing. I don't know. I never claimed I was smart. Not once. Hung up on the hitch. Yeah, I'm not getting hung up on the diff, thankfully. That lower shock mount is definitely taking some abuse. Same with this one. Oh, that won't focus, whatever. But other than that, we seem to be okay. Oh, that forward trailing arm mount is taking abuse. That's typical. Everything else seems to be okay down here. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't annihilating the diff or drive shaft or anything like that. Appears to be okay. I know for a fact that last one I got hung up really bad on the hitch that I used for the trailer. My bad for not taking that off prior. I should have. Anyways, this next obstacle was one I skipped the last time. I think I'm gonna skip it again. But let's take a look at it real quick. Way too peaked. On it, someone dug a hole for the entrance as well, and I don't, means I wouldn't be able to approach it the way I feel like would be best. I was gonna try and put my Bronco on the front wheels, but there's just like massive freaking, essentially foxhole. So yeah, skipping this one again. But this is like, it's just too peaked. Maybe if I had a 4-door Bronco that had a better breakover angle, or if I kept my XJ or something like that, I would try it. But there's just, looking at it, I don't have the angle to get over it. So yet again, I'm gonna have to skip that obstacle.